Hi, my name is Melissa Whitmer. In this video, I'm going to talk about ways to efficiently organize student test work and also efficiently set up your exams for grading. So first, let's take a look at a way to set up your inbox. So here on the left, I have my inbox subfolders displayed. So if you don't have any subfolders that you've created, one suggestion is to click on inbox, and you will right click to create a new folder. And here you can name the folder after one of your courses. It will automatically organize it alphabetically for you in this list. So I'll just call this sample course. Okay, so that's jumping down to, alphabetizing that, and then I can select sample course, and I can right click and create a new folder under that one. So when you do a new folder, it does a subfolder under that. And this is what I use to create organization for chapter 1 test, chapter 2 test, or however you want to organize all of those exams that come in that you're proctoring. So here's an example of how I've set up my folders for college algebra. So I've got my college algebra online in my inbox. That's the subfolder. And then I created these different subfolders. So I've got chapter 2 test, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6. So if you're only proctoring 2 exams, you would only need to create 2 subfolders for that course. Now, I went further with these because I teach multiple online courses and I have so many different tests coming at me. So in each chapter, there's another subfolder where I have graded and I have proctor emails. So what I use the proctor emails for is when I get that testing services confirmation email back that shows that I filled out that online form, they've received my test, I've got that copy of that information, I move that to that proctoring information subfolder. And any other question, like if I get any testing services proctoring information, like this student has been approved to take the test at this high school because they're dual credit, I put all of those emails in that subfolder. When I get the initial student emails sending me their scanned work, or if the testing center or another proctor emails me a copy of a student's scanned work, I will shift that email into the main folder. So it goes right into that chapter 4 test. And then when I get the opportunity to actually grade that student's exam, I will move that student's work or that email to the graded one. So that lets me know that I've made progress, and I also know where all of the graded emails are so that I can find them if I need to. So that is a way to organize your inbox to get all of those incoming scanned homework emails, or I'm sorry, scanned test emails into those subfolders for grading and for efficiency. So then when I'm ready to grade, I go to Canvas and I go into that particular quiz and I select the speed grader. So when the speed grader pops up, you have the option to select a student name who has submitted the quiz. And so I'll find that student's email in this subfolder here, open up their PDF file or view their images, and I have that side by side either on a dual monitor, or as I'm displaying here, you can minimize windows and do a side by side view. And so here I've got a sample quiz. Now this quiz was set up where some of the questions had answer boxes. So the student would have been able to type in their final answer in the box. Those are really nice if you can do that, because it's automatically graded by Canvas for you. So as I have the students' work displayed next to their quiz, I can visually quickly see green, yeah, they're right. I've also embedded my answer key in that blue general comments box, and only I see this when I'm grading their quiz, unless I choose to edit the quiz settings to check the box that lets the students see the correct quiz solutions. If you don't check that box, they cannot see the answer key that you've entered in that box. So as I see each question, I can see there's my answer key. So I'm looking at the student's work quickly to see, did they show the work for this? You know, or did they somehow get this answer somewhere else? Did it show the work like that? And so there are cases where maybe the computer gave them full credit because they typed in the right answer, but I'm going to take away points because of how they chose to not show the work correctly. So that's something that the instructor will need to kind of adjust question by question. Okay, so here's another example. This is a one where I want them to show the formulas. And so I've got the correct way to work this out with my answer key here. And many times the students will type this in their calculator and they'll get it right, but they didn't show the work, so I have to take the points away. Okay, so here's a red. So it says you answered this, and here's the correct answers for that fill in the blank question. So obviously wrong. Here's the correct way to solve it. So I'll look at their work. And so you can see that I gave the student most credit because their work demonstrated that they had most of the process correct. There was just a minor error that caused them to get this wrong. So they got 0 points, but I adjusted it to 3 out of 4. So see how quickly you can see right or wrong, and you can adjust partial credit for each question. This right here is a multi-response. I've got like multiple fill in the blanks that I wanted them to type in. You could see here the different variations of the question that I typed in that would be considered correct. And there you go. So that is a way to improve your efficiency with grading all of these online exams that are coming into you through email. So number one, organize your inbox with subfolders for each course, with each test. And then number two, when you're in that speed grader, if you choose to set up questions where you can set your answer key in that blue general comments box, that will really increase your efficiency, especially if you choose to have variable question groups and variable questions. Thanks for watching.